Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and I still have access to like the Hearthstone super cut for the theory crafting stream, and I thought we'd do what we always do before every expansion. Give my predictions, my takes on what I think will be the best cards, the most broken cards from Into the Emerald Dream when it launches, all that stuff on March 25th. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at what I think will be the worst cards, and then, you know, we'll be horribly wrong as always. And we still have our giveaway going on until that rewards track refresh goes live, where we're giving away 2 regular pre-orders, 3 mega bundles out of my pocket to enter the giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel if we manage to hit another 1,000 subs before that rewards track thing comes out. We start our new giveaway. I'll add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. So we're gonna go, I know it's top 10 best and top whatever, but I always just look at the best per class and the neutral, because it's clickbait, YouTube clickbait. And well, for me, I've got to go with the whole archetype that I really enjoyed in theory crafting, but I genuinely was shocked by how powerful it felt. And we're gonna go with the Hideous Husk as the best Death Knight card, getting those 2 leeches, having both of them steal 3 health from either a minion or your opponent can be really powerful. You have other leeches on the board. It's pretty insane, and it can be a win condition in itself. But to me, the leeches are there just to kind of help let you survive until like a late game win con, whether it's Kill Jaden or Marin or something. And I think Hideous Husk will be a great way of doing that. So it gets my pick for the best card for Death Knight. For Demon Hunter, it looks like I didn't run into it in theory crafting or anything like that, but it really sounds like the death rattle stuff is pretty terrifying. So as a result, I'm gonna go with Ravenous Fell Hunter as the best card for Demon Hunter. 5 mana, 5/3 demon. Death Rattle, resurrected friendly. Death Rattle meaning that it costs 4 or less, and you summon a copy of it, and you can summon Arcanite Defense Crystal. Yeah, it's down to 4 armor, but you can get 2 of them. Basically, the way it works, you'll have like multiple of those die, and then you can bring back your big starship with Ferocious Fellbat and kind of just have a vicious cycle of gaining 1,000,000 armor and then killing your opponent with Exodar in a giant thing. And I just think overall, that could be a valid strategy. And overall, it's just a really good card. Right? Even you're bringing back the Quillbore with Lifesteal and dealing 3 damage. Like, it could be an aggressive card, it could be this defensive card, and I do think Ravenous Fell Hunter will be that standout card for Demon Hunter. It might lead to an Arcanite Defense Crystal nerf number 2, and it's not even live yet. If you watched my tier list, you'll know my pick for Druid, Hamul, Rune Totem, the whole plant Druid or a nature Druid archetype where you get Blessing of the Golem. You can imbue this hero power basically with Hamul. Every second spell, this man will become larger and larger, and it ramps really fast where all of a sudden this is like a tempo thing. I'm getting 5/5, so I'm getting 6/6s out on turns like 4, 5, and 6 with our hero power. This is a card to look out for. It's an archetype to look out for. So it is my pick for the best Druid card of the expansion. For Hunter, I'm gonna go with Exotic Houndmaster, the 2 mana 2/2 Battle Cry. You draw a beast, so that's like your Goldred, which could make the list, honestly. Your King Plush, just a good beast, and you imbue your hero power, which enables what's going to be that win con, right? Of getting a big charge minion, or just getting a big rush minion, or just a big whatever minion in general. Exotic Houndmaster does it all in one card. It's tutored card draw. It's a freaking beauty or hero power. This is a card that stands at like, maybe it'll be 3 mana at some point. So yeah, to me, it is the best Hunter card of the expansion. For Mage, I'm sold on Wisp Mage. I really am. Maybe it isn't Wisp Mage, but regardless, Asina, I think, is a pick as the best Mage card. 8 mana, 6/8 Battle Cry. If 20 friendly minions have died this game, deal 20 damage split among all enemies. So that's a ton of damage as long as you had stuff die. Obviously, the Wisps can be a really nice way to get there, but maybe it's other minion strategies. And when you always have Ceaseless out there, that could be a board clear. Play Asina, deal 20 damage. You might just kill your opponent. And this is also discoverable as a Wild God. But yeah, it's my pick for the best Mage card of the set. For Paladin, there's quite a few options. Like, I actually don't know where to start. This set is so good for Paladin. Ursol is phenomenal. We got Toreth, the Unbreaking is great. I think Dream Warden is fantastic. This weapon is crazy, like tutoring out specific cards, but I'm gonna stick with this. I gave this a 5 in the reviews. I still think it's crazy because it could go into multiple archetypes of Dragon Scale Armaments. Draw a spell that started in your deck and one that didn't. For 1 mana, a holy spell, drawing possibly 2 cards, one being tutored, super powerful, and plagues just rotated, so you're not drawing plagues, right? Although you can, I actually got that 3-drop right there that could shuffle a bomb, and my opponent drew a bomb with this, so that was kind of funny. But overall, just a super solid card. Might not be the sexiest of the cards, like you look at Ursog or the big stuff, right? Ursol, you look at that like, oh, it's crazy. I just think Paladin's got a crazy set, but I'm gonna go with the 1 mana spell. Priest, I'm gonna go with Moonwell. I think Moonwell just does something that Priest doesn't have a ton of access to, which is deal damage, like considerable amount. Deal 4 damage to all enemy characters, restore 4 health to all friendly characters, and obviously you couple that with Tyrande, or Tyrande, I gotta get used to saying Tyrande, you couple that, that is an incredibly powerful strategy. I just feel like Moonwell could go without Tyrande and be really good, whereas Tyrande, I don't even know if you'd bother without a Moonwell in standard, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Moonwell, although I feel like people are really down on this preset. I feel like give it some time to cook. I think Priest will be okay this expansion. For Rogue, they got a weird mishmash of Burgle and Shadow Step and Piss Zeddy off cards. I gotta go with the 1 mana Auctioneer. This card spooks me. Twisted Web Weaver, 1 mana 1/3 beast. Whenever you play another minion you've already played, draw a card. I thought you had to like play that specific card and then replay it to draw, but no, if you've played 1 copy of a card already, just say, let's say I played Twisted Web Weaver and then I play another Twisted Web Weaver, the first one will draw a card. I don't think this one would, but the like the one you play, but the first one should, right? So it's a lot easier to draw, and yeah, you just bounce a few things, play copies of stuff. You're cycling through your whole deck. It's 1 mana. Like, this is so ridiculously cheap, and we know Rogue loves to play cycle stuff, and they still have those giants and asteroid stuff they can do. I put consideration for this card as an early high roll card, but I feel like this is just going to be good regardless. So that's my pick for Rogue. For Shaman, not super sold on the imbue stuff. I don't know. It didn't seem amazing in theory crafting, but a card that does look really darn good is Marithra. 6 mana 4/4. Battle Cry, Resurrect, all different friendly minions that cost 8 or more. Just with Growthin alone, that is really good. You're getting 2 8/8s. One has Rush with your 6-drop, and you've done other Evolves maybe, or just played other big stuff. It's just really solid, crazy card for 6 mana. That's not bad. So yeah, I think Marithra really stands out. We'll see how Imbue Shaman does. I don't know about it, but Marithra doesn't need Imbue to be good, and I feel like it could just be a really nutty card. For Warlock, I gotta go with Wallow the Wretched. Win condition in itself, getting all the different dark gifts, which if you look through here, you could get Charge, you could get +4/+5, you could get Reborn, Divine Shield, a Wind Fury, all the stats added on top of it. This thing can murder by itself. Like, it's ridiculous. At least in theory crafting, I was able to just like OTK or basically kill my opponent on curve with this thing, because you're like tempoing other stuff out. This is a card to look out for, and just, yeah, win condition in itself, and you don't even need to play the dark gift cards you discovered. It gains a copy just for getting it on the card. Like, that is really solid. So yeah, look out. Wallow is pretty darn terrifying. For Warrior, I don't think I saw a single person play Warrior theory crafting. I think Afflicted Devastator looks really good, but I'm gonna stick to my original 5-star pick with Tortola, the Wild God, or Old God. Is it Wild God? I don't know. 10 mana, it's a Wild God. 10 mana 130. Taunt elusive. After this takes damage, gain 1 armor. Give this mini 1 attack. If Chemical Spill wasn't around, I wouldn't be as terrified as this card, but again, we could get this out as early as like you coin New Heights on 3. I guess you'll be at 4 the next turn. Probably not, but like turn 4, you could get this out in Warrior. And like, how do you deal with it if you don't have like the Black Knight or a crazy board? And this is constantly gaining attack and giving you armor, right? The only issue is Hydration Station, it's going up to 10, and that hurts the taunt archetype, which I feel like that's what this would be in. So I don't know if that deck will still be quite as good, but this card to me is a real standout. And for neutrals, it's really not that complicated for me. I think it's a really easy pick for what the best neutral will be. I'll give it an honorable mention just because I think the card is rad. Ancient of Yore, dormant for 2 turns, while dormant, gain 5 armor and draw a card at the end of your turn. This felt really good in theory crafting with a lower power level. Its cycle, its armor gain helps you keep alive, stay alive. I do think that deserves an honorable mention as a card that could pop up quite a bit. But yeah, Night Warlord Xavius is crazy good. 4 mana, 4/4, Battle Cry, discover a minion from your deck, give it a dark gift. So again, minion tutor, and you can high roll. I particularly look at double Battle Cry. Where is it? This minion's Battle Cry is triggered twice because we all know we like to run good Battle Cry minions. That's really nice. And there's also the one where you could summon a copy, right? You hit that like on a Death Rattle, or like I did with the Leech card against Clark, poor Clarky, when I was sucking him off. I was with my deck that sucks. Sorry, we're gonna be calling it Suck DK, whatever, regardless. But yeah, that can be really good, and that's nice on itself. But just tutoring a specific minion is good. You're drawing a card for 4 mana, and it's a specific minion. That's phenomenal. It's a great card that's going to go into a ton of decks. So yeah, those are my picks for what I think will be the most broken cards when Emerald Dream launches. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with, and tune in. Well, later today we have a gameplay video, and tomorrow we'll talk about the worst cards. So there's lots of content this weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.